I keep using beloved right here. I'm sorry, it just fits. Pause. Sorry. It has to happen. Okay? You already know what I'm here for. Oh, you don't know? You don't know? Love at the lockup time. Love at the lockup time. It's daddy's favorite show. It's daddy's favorite show. And you know what? Who else is your favorite? Or who else is the favorite? Me, your boy, your bro. And who am I? Oh my God, God damn it, where am my man? It's the Six Paths Commandments. Six Paths Dice here. Mr. Lane, if you need me. When I first started this channel, I believed in the work that we were doing. When I first started this channel, I had vision. I don't know how the rest of the reference goes, but when I first started this channel, Love at the Lockup and social catfish reactions were a big part of it. And somehow I've strayed away from such things. But actually, it's going to be one of the features. You understand? It's Love at the Lockup time, baby. I'm about to give y'all a brilliant breakdown. Big girls just want to have fun. I want to ask y'all, do big girls get high value men? We're going to go ahead and delve into the next couple on the Summer Jam screen. We got Hope versus Arthur. But before we can get there, right, what I want to get into is, again, what we're going to be exposing is the image that's put online, right? The image that's portrayed online and what really goes on out here in real life, right? And I feel like it's gone to, now mind you, I don't know how big this girl is. She just may have a big face, you know what I'm saying? And it's not a bad face. I don't think that she's an unattractive woman, you know what I'm saying? But of course you can tell that, you know, she a little, and again, it might be the angle. She may have a banging body. I don't know, but I'm going by her neck, right? So judging by her neck, she not in the best shape. Again, I don't think it's a bad looking girl. I know. Listen, she cute. You know what I'm saying, for the most part. But for the most part, you know that's a heavy girl. And in no era would a heavy girl take it upon herself to even find the space to be ungrateful. If you were saying, because this story is about this girl saying that she had a man she was dealing with giving her a significant amount of money that she agreed to give him back, and she goes in detail about how it was a violation for him to ask for the money back.
The end of the month. The end of the month has come. I've been thinking about it. I have a lot of things I need to get done, and I'm still like really behind in bills because
Start again.
the money, right? No, he wasn't gonna give it to me, he was gonna loan it to me. Whatever, cool. I said I would pay him back at the end of the month. The end of the month has come. I've been thinking about it. I have a lot of things I need to get done, and I'm still like really behind in bills because of the fact that I lost my job. So I'm trying to play catch up, and I finally got a little bit of money, right? So he texted me this morning, and he's like, "Oh, has your check still not cleared yet? I haven't received the money," which already is a sassy like way of asking for the money back. But granted, he shouldn't have had to ask. I should have just sent it to him.
So that right there, I know I've broken this down 6 ways from Sunday, however that reference goes, right? This is why character and you continuing to refine what you think right from wrong is so important, because what governs the way you think? You made a promise and gave your word, and someone helped you when you needed help. So they was there when you needed help. It's one thing to say that I don't got all the bread. You know what I'm saying? If you'd have told that man, hey, tell him what you telling us. I'm still playing catch up. I ain't really got it like that. If you can only give him half the money or give him some of the money, see if he would take some of the money. Okay? But what he did for you was he performed the duties of your man. I don't care how you want to slice it. All this, because the reason why I bring this up is because delusion and believing in lies leads you to doing the wrong thing and misjudging your situation. She came to the internet to gauge whether or not she was wrong for how she handled Beloved. Because what she does is, rather than be happy that he was there and he stepped up and he sacrificed, knowing that I may never get my bread back, right? And I'm not sure if he made room for the possibility that he wasn't getting his bread back. But again, this I can't call it singularity, because singularity refers to man and machine kind of coming together, or basically machines taking on their own basically their own mind and thinking on their own, and then acting in their own interest. But like I always say, women for the most part do not really rank other women, because if you rank other women, then that means work. And that means standards, and that means that it's going to have to be work to maintain a standard. So what women will do is they'll say everyone is beautiful, every woman is qualified. You know what I'm saying? Angry Man made an awesome point about the point of the pineapple show, the point of the balloon pop show is to reiterate and reinstate the idea in men's minds that all women are qualified to reject any man, despite how attractive he is, what he has going on. Any man can be rejected by modern women, and that's okay. All right. But what happens is you'll get a good situation, because again, if you have that's why complaining and you shouldn't teach people to complain, period, because what you're doing is you're teaching them the opposite of optimism, which is cynicism, to be cynical. Right. Not only that, this is an extension of that self therapy. That's basically people who use not rhetoric, but basically jargon. You know what I'm saying, from the therapy field. You know what I mean? Self love. You know what I mean? Self care. Gaslighting, narcissists. There's always different stuff where people diagnose others, or they will assume their personality becomes my anxiety, my this, my that. And what they basically do is make their problems your problems, right? But what also happens is you kind of enter a state of arrested development where you ain't never really going to get anything out of life, because you too caught up in being the main character and also being the victim at the same time. Okay. And the reason why I bring this up is because for a heavy girl, a man that's able to give you a significant amount of money, and I don't know what his other qualities were, right? But she's gonna say her main issue is the fact that he asked for the money back. Okay, let me play the rest of the video.
So, anyways, I sent him the money, but the problem is right now, like, I kind of have the ick, and I don't want to talk to him anymore. Am I?
So when she does that right there, right, and I always point this out, her biting her nail and pretty much kind of smiling, what she's kind of doing for the most part is being entertained by her own immaturity. Because again, with black people, we have this thing where we don't take nothing serious. It's a serious situation, and you came online to let everyone know how low. Okay, babe, go clean up that if you don't need it. Basically, you exposing that for one, you have no values. You're also exposing yourself to men who would date you in the future. And listen, these kind of videos are going to haunt these women in the future if they ever get their mind right. All right. But I'm showing this because this is someone who's bought into the lies of feminism that says that you have infinite chances. You are qualified to get any man that you want, which also it leads you to also not value when you have a good situation. All right. And also, I always say, like, listen, big girls be wilding. To be real with you, big girls be bugged out, because you got to ask yourself, like, yo, when I first decided to lose a couple of pounds, you know what I'm saying? And listen, like I always say, I hope one day I'll be saying I'm 20 pounds and 10 pounds from my goal weight. But right now I'm about 35 pounds from my goal weight. But I used to be way bigger than this. You know what I'm saying? The girls still love your boy, ironically, right? I still got mad love for the ladies, but I would never want to be that size again. You know what I mean? And it took me a long time to think, like, something's wrong with me. If I could become that big, if my body could change that much, and it didn't bother me a lot. If it didn't, now, when I gain weight now, that stresses me out, because I'm still already very heavy. So when I'm getting heavier, I'm like, it bothers me a lot. It bothers me a whole lot, because I'm further away from getting to having a flat stomach and no titties. Okay? A man should have no breast. Sorry. Okay? I aspire to be with a man with absolutely no breast. All right? Right now, I got a little bit of breast. I aspire to be a man with no titties. Okay, babe. So again, but it spoke to how I thought, and then eventually I realized that you know what, you think like a fat ninja. I thought about when I was younger, right? I thought about when I first set out on my journey to stop being a broke ninja. I thought about I remember writing the cars or the car that I wanted to have, and in my mind, even when I chose my dream car, I was being mad realistic. It was like a older Toyota Camry. I couldn't even think of a nice car for myself because in my mind that time I was so satisfied with not so much even a bare minimum. I just didn't have much ambition. I still don't really have no luxurious car that I would like to have. Okay, but put it for the microwave. You got it. Honestly I can't really tell you about no dream car now, but I've come to appreciate and appreciate and want to work for and want to have someone to find things in life. It has more of a purpose to me. Sir, you gotta turn that down. Turn it down, please, okay? So I come to appreciate that, right? But even before that, I remember one time, this is one of the few times that my ex was kind of right. And I remember, I think when they first started putting up luxury buildings near where we lived at, and I made a comment about like, oh, well, shoot, like, we ain't never gonna live nowhere like that. It was like a joke I made about like, oh man, it was a joke in regards to the price they're going to be charging for those apartments. We would never pay that, or that building is not for us. You know what I mean, kind of thing. And she was talking about she was speaking to something else, which I know that for the most part. And this is why sorry, Levi, go play with that in Daddy's room, okay? Because I can't hear. Go take it in Daddy's room. Because he's playing his keyboard right now. I'm like, man, I can't be cooking. All right, but anywho. Women not being honest with themselves, it makes it very hard for you to choose correctly when it comes to you dating a guy because you don't know what to look for. Like with dudes, right? Like dudes who are creative, they'll get caught up in a vibe. They'll vibe with a chick and they'll deal with her in terms of possibilities and not really look at, yo, is she a good person? Is she nice to be around? You know what I'm saying? Can I rely on her? Is she respectable? Does she have values? And most chicks who are creatives, they don't have creatives to mean that she's like an actual artist. Or she's very like, anti-establishment. She has all these alternative ideas about everything. Usually what that's going to mean is that you're not going to ever really be able to have a relationship with her because she doesn't really believe in any kind of rules. And for women to have a good relationship, you got to seek structure. You got to value the structure that the man is bringing. Well, if he's bringing that, or she should be looking for a man that got some idea where he's going in life. You know what I'm saying? He's going somewhere, or he got something going on, some kind of motion, right? So anyway, but basically at that time, I thought things like that were funny. And she called me out on it and everything, like I said before. In her mind, she feels like, and this is why women gotta say these things out loud. The only way most women are going to have a good life is if they have a good man around. Okay, tell you something. No matter what, on any given Sunday, 2 incomes are better than 1. All right. So in order for her to have a good life, this is for men too. In order for y'all to have a good life, 2 incomes is what's going to make it happen for a majority of people. For the vast majority of us, if there's not 2 incomes in the household, you will always be vulnerable to poverty. Okay. That's what's going on, right? So, but I had to realize again, I thought like a fat ninja, meaning that I was okay with below average. I was okay with not having the basic. I wasn't competing, and I wasn't trying to be the best version of myself. So many things, so many pathologies come along with being overweight. You know what I'm saying? And one part of it is that you're a liar. You lie to yourself. Okay, because that's how you get to be overly big to begin with. You looked in the mirror and said, yep, that's about right. Okay, so, and if you don't believe me, because I'm looking at your face and right now, and I can tell that you don't believe me. You know what I'm saying? But okay, that's fine. I got something else for you. Hold on. Give me a minute. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I know you're impatient, but let's go ahead and just look at this drawing right here. Now, we'll never know what the full story was on this whole situation right here. But this furthers...
They don't want you here. You got to go.
My point about...
You got to go. You need an ambulance? Are you all right? What?
It's not your house.
This says body cam footage released. The police were called after a woman was seen pleasing herself in a crowded movie theater. They also received a call the day before because she was doing the same thing at an Applebee's. She was only charged with resisting/obstructing a peace officer.
Can I get an ambulance here for the female? She's just, I don't know, moaning. Ma'am, do you have a name? Can I get your name?
Do you know where you are right now? Okay, do you know how you got here? How are you? Where are you going? Where are you trying to get to? Okay. Where is home?
Do you have an ID on you?
Excuse me, I'm gonna go.
Where's
Yeah,
home?
survive you
Because right
guys.
now we need to make sure that you get the help you need.
I'm fine. Excuse
Well,
me.
I need you to tell me where you live and who
Please
you
don't.
are before I can let you go. Because I need to make sure that you can take care of yourself.
I'm very well careful. Please
Well,
don't
right
touch
now.
me. Please don't touch me.
I'm not trying to
Please don't
touch you.
me.
I'm not trying to touch you, but I'm going to go right here because we're going to wait until the
If we can
paramedics come.
go, I don't need a paramedic.
We just want you to talk to them
I don't
really
need a
quick,
paramedic.
just to make sure that you're okay.
I'm about to, let me call the real police then.
I am the real police.
She said, "Let me call the real police then."
You can call them. That's fine.
Please don't touch me.
I'm not trying to touch you.
So that's the paramedics here. So they didn't say so. If women ever want to make an argument with you about double standards and everything like that, and I'm not saying honestly, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is really nasty and really terrible, and she should have been locked up. Honestly, if a man was in a movie theater jacking off, and they called the cops, they wouldn't be asking them, "Do you know where you were, sir? You were under arrest, all right? And now your life is ruined, and you will now be a sex offender. And whenever you move somewhere, you have to go door to door like a Jehovah's Witness and let everybody know, yo, I'm nasty." All right. They're going to ask her. So I don't know. Listen, who knows that she actually was crazy? Because what she's going to start doing is start saying crazy things and so on and so forth.
Your arm up as if you want to stop me physically.
I do, because
Do
I
not
need to
touch
make sure
me.
that you're safe.
I am safe. I'm a grown ass woman and I'm in my husband's theater.
Your husband's theater?
Who owns this theater?
I don't know, the Marcus family?
Oh yeah, right. Excuse
Okay.
me.
Do you even
He said, "Yeah, right." One of the reasons why I don't believe she's actually crazy is because she looks too nice. She's a little too well put together. Like, she actually looks pretty nice and everything. Her hair looks nice. Her makeup is decent. Now, it is dark, so I could be wrong. Only thing that's convinced me that she may be a crazy person is the bags, the excessive bags. Whenever someone has more than one bag and they're going and they're not traveling to like home or another destination, that is a sign of a crazy person. I don't know if I already covered this or not, but that's a sign of a crazy person, especially if a woman has more than one bag and she's not going home or not on her way home or her way to work. That's the only time, or to maybe in someone else's house. That's the only time you should have multiple bags. It is always a bad sign when someone brings a plethora of bags, an array of bags to the movie theater.
even know where you are?
Excuse me.
Do you know what city you're in?
Excuse me.
Okay. We gotta wait.
Do not touch me.
Then don't walk into me.
Do not touch me. You're standing in front of me. Do not touch me. Or you in this entire law, fake ass law uniform will be jobless tomorrow. Do not touch me.
Okay.
Let me walk to where the light is.
Well, I need to
Or you
know
can go talk
who
to
you are
him.
and make
You don't
sure
need
that
to
you're
know
fine
anything. You know what? Do not
because you're
touch
pleasing
me.
yourself. We're gonna
Do
wait.
not touch me.
I need to know who you are
You don't need to know anything.
because they don't want you on this property anymore.
I will leave this property. Why wait until I leave and tell
But
me
you
I
will be
have to
trespassed
leave?
from the property.
If
So I need to
right
know who you
now-
are. Yes.
That makes no sense. Wouldn't it be trespassing if I come back to the property?
Yes.
So I
So I
can
need to know
leave and
who you
never
are.
come back. No,
Exactly.
you don't.
Yes, I do.
Excuse me, sir. Can we speak out here where the light is?
That's
Or
fine.
you want to talk in a dark alley like a weirdo?
We can talk over here. I'm just happy that you wanted to talk with me this
I don't
time.
want to talk with you. You tried to force me to talk with you yesterday, and I didn't want to.
No, I get it. I
Why
let
do you
you
want
go.
to talk to me so bad?
Because now this is the second time we've been out here.
Where were
Okay.
we yesterday?
You hear the movie is done. Everyone has
Where
left.
were we yesterday?
You're over at the
And
Applebee's.
what
Ooh, that's a big bag she got. All right, so maybe she is crazy. Because what you got in that bag, girl?
was the Applebee's complaint?
They
Nothing
complained
at
here.
all.
They complained here because you're doing the same exact thing.
What am I doing?
You hear past the movie. Everyone's gone. It's
Okay.
done.
She went and got them wing flings. She went and got them hard onion rings and was filling it to the point. No, she must have some chicken wonton tacos that she was touching herself at Applebee's. That's the only thing I could think of. She had them chicken wine. I ain't gonna lie. If I had some chicken wonton tacos, I ain't gonna touch myself, nothing like that, but I would be excited. But anywho, this one ain't got much to do with nothing. I'm just pointing out your big girls be wild, and I ain't gonna hold you. So anyway, let's get to the feature presentation. We're gonna go ahead and get to this couple real quick. Pause. Fair use. Fair use. Don't be a hater, YouTube.
What's wrong with you? Can you get off my back?
Can you take his mic off me? I'm dealing with it, idiot.
My man is mad sexy. I'm about to find out if Troy does have a small or not. I added the herbs in for you.
Is that him? When I see people.
Oh, y'all.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so so usually if the couple has any chance of being together when he or she gets out of jail, usually they relations are going to happen. That's usually what happens. Now, if for one, now the men for the most part always give it up. They always give the draws up. You know what I'm saying? And it's expected that you better come out here and put it down. They try and get that jailhouse D, baby. Pause. Okay. And he looks excited as ever. So Shorty is a truck driver. Hope is a truck driver. She drives trucks. And I don't know how often, but they spent their first night in the truck, I guess. And hey, she's here with Beloved, and he has a tattoo on his forehead. Shout out to him. Shout out to tattoos on your forehead. I'm going to do some planks.
Signal go ahead, cook. We going back ever again.
You can never leave my side.
No.
That's it. How do you feel?
Anxious, baby.
Yeah.
Anxious. My mom wants me to. She wants me to go back to Vegas with her because we missed a lot of time together, and I haven't seen my siblings in long ass time.
Glad you're here. Like, I'm just ready to live life,
Yeah. But y'all love Hope. Me leaving everything that I planned on doing in Dallas out here with Hope. That's what kind of got me torn.
My legs were splitting. I don't know about you.
How long till we get to Dallas, baby?
2 hours.
I like your little camping idea like that, but it's hot than bitch. And I know it's only gonna get better. So I ain't really with that tonight.
You don't want to go camping.
No.
So you're saying your mom was right.
I'm not saying she was right. It's just too hot, bro.
Whatever.
Arthur was super excited about spending the night in my truck until his mother mentioned that it wasn't a good idea.
Y'all sleeping in the truck tonight? He just got out of a cell. That's like a cell. My maternal instincts are kicking in. I kind of really now want to just take him home.
And so it's hard for me to believe that, her influence wasn't a part of his decision.
It's hot than a bitch. Hot as I can't do this.
If she could influence him that quickly without him really noticing, what about our relationship? What about moving to Vegas?
I'm just going to have to put my truck up, and I guess we can just go to the crib.
Right, thank you, baby.
You can just make it up to me later.
I will.
I'm gonna move my car, and then you can move our stuff over.
I'm gonna get everything together right now.
Yo, she driving this truck like it's actually her car, son.
Yes, get your stuff together. You ready to go?
Yeah, baby.
Okay. You're outside right now.
It's a dream. I'm finna wake up in a minute.
It's stars. You don't see them from over the prison, right?
You can't see straight up in there. Doing as much time as I did, I was always locked up. Just being outside. It's more than what I imagined it to be.
Now, what I'm going to say about Shorty is real talk. She is living proof that, some of the girls with the prettiest faces be big girls, yo. And you look at him like, if she lose by 50 pounds, you know what I'm saying? Listen, she lose like 25, 30. And she giving a lot of y'all a problem. All right. But she lose like 40. Well, she won't talk to him no more. But She was like 40, 50 pounds. Like she was just in decent shape. And you know what I mean? But and also you kind of could tell by like, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe she was always dressed in that way. But that's like another thing that men have to contend with if they date a plus size girl. Because a lot of men don't mind you being a little big as long as you're not embarrassingly big for the most part. Which I guess that's starting to kind of change now. Because we now have terms that even women use for big girls, and it's called big back, big back, big back, big back, big back, big back. Got a big back. But I say that because it's important because it's we may see it as a joke, but it's a part of the black community going in the right direction, saying I ain't trying to have nobody call me big back. I ain't trying to have nobody call me fat as hell. I ain't with that. You know what I mean? So it could be a good thing. So anyway, I guess they're going to a hotel because they wake up in a hotel room, but basically it's getting ready to go down. All right. And they're going to kind of get into why, because they actually met before and was together before, but it didn't really pan out.
I'm free. It's surreal. It's like touching and feeling hope, touching, kissing her, able to actually feel her. You ready?
Definitely ready.
This is the moment that I've been waiting on. It's everything. It's everything.
Fluffy guy.
I'm about to take you home. Are you ready?
You know I'm ready.
Oh, she went to park Detroit, now she's going to her car. All right, you got to
We've been through a lot, but nothing is like free world a lot. Like,
yeah, it's definitely about to be a journey. I'm ready though.
So that's another thing too about like how big girls have changed like since like when I was younger is that when a girl was big, like she wore like big girl clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like she didn't wear like the exact same thing the girl that was in shape wore. You know what I mean? And it just you know what I mean? Like because it'll be embarrassing. You'll be more embarrassed. You know what I mean? To be seen wearing clothes that like aren't flattering. You know what I mean? Because that's like it's not a flat. These are bad angles. These are not flattering angles at all. She supposed to be wearing something that's like very loose around the stomach, like not tight. You know what I mean? But anywho, go ahead and
you ready for this? Goodness.
All right, so we're getting ready to get it popping.
Damn. Look at that. You.
Like we live here.
Yeah. This is crazy.
Also apartment, also nice apartment.
What the?
You can look out the window.
Dude, like, you getting that R&B money, y'all.
You can look out the windows before.
Man, like, oh my God, baby, you did so good. All right, show me the rest.
You know, and I mean, for the most part, it's a common theme that all the women assume a masculine role and they do like masculine things with the man. So one thing they always kind of do is they kind of do the yeah, babe, like kind of like all right, it's a thing that men like to do where we enjoy being able to share things with you and give you things. And I'm not saying that women shouldn't give men things. I'm just saying that men really enjoy being able to share what they have attained with the woman that they, you know, that they're with and everything. But but the way she's doing is kind of like kind of, I don't say finessing, but she's appealing to him the same way a man would appeal to a woman, saying, "Yeah, baby, yeah, baby, I got that for you, baby. Yeah, baby, yeah, nah, babe, listen, I'm gonna share it with you, babe. You know what I mean? Yeah, baby, listen, no, it's mine and it's yours. You feel me? Yeah."
August 11th. Okay.
This is the bedroom.
Yeah.
Same view.
Same view. Oh, it's fine. Let me see.
It's not that soft.
No, it's soft. It's soft. It's perfect.
We have a whole living room, kitchen.
Sewing machine.
Welcome home.
Thank you, baby. You got that for me?
Yes. So you can sew and make clothes, obviously.
I want to be a designer. So I'm like, damn, you actually got me a sewing machine.
You got all the little bells and I don't know anything about sewing machines. But you got all the bells and whistles, you know?
Yeah, you got me everything. In prison, I would sew just basically for a pastime. I done heard a lot of in there about sewing. Tough guy this, tough guy that. Everything is like macho. But I still did it.
How do you feel?
It's a little overwhelming. I mean,
A little.
a lot. It's a lot. The full extent of what Hope has done, like the emotional support, the financial support, That means a lot.
We can just stare out the window all night. We don't even have to like.
Nah, we can't stare out the window all night.
No?
Nah, not all night. Nah.
Oh, you must have plans.
Yeah, you know what I'm trying to do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I'm trying to get you in that room.
And for what?
You know for what? We're going to the room right now. I don't want to watch no movie.
I struggle with the same stuff everybody else struggle with. Insecurity.
Woo! Whoa! Yo! All right. I mean, I you know what? All right. So I was pre-gaming in the car. I was doing my faith-based activities, and so I was listening to this and everything. So I couldn't see the visual for everything. So I heard her talking about, maybe being a little more insecure about how she looked, and and she gained a little weight and everything. So I just imagine that before she was like regular thick and everything, which for the most part, that's what this looks like and everything. But God, dog, like when this happens, ladies, this is the equivalent of like a dude having pictures of himself in front of a nice car, and he tells you that, oh yeah, nah, I don't drive no more. I don't like driving, so I just gave my car up. You know what I mean? I don't want to deal with it no more. This payment's too much, and I got budget and all that. I don't like budgeting. I don't like the budget. I don't like people calling me about nothing, and I don't like all this stuff with credit and all this. I don't want to deal with that. So I just let it go. You know what I mean? And let them have it. That's how it feels, because this was all in her control. Okay.
I'm not the person I was 6 years ago.
Damn, you can see her neck and everything. You can see her neck, her breasts look bigger. That's another thing too. Like when girls who got like big breasts and whatnot, when they start getting that big midsection, like it makes the breast look small. You can't really tell as much that she got. She got decent shape. You know what I'm saying? And she got nice sized breasts. You know what I mean?
I definitely was super skinny when Arthur met me. I had different.
He wasn't super skinny, but you was you were smaller.
Hair, or I look different, and like just all those things that come up in everyone's head. Like, oh, am I good enough? He's trying to get straight to it.
Right to it right now.
Like straight
right
to
now.
it. But I hope that he still likes me and everything that I come with.
All right, y'all, let's go ahead and skip forward a little bit. So this is the night after them having sex, and then the trouble starts, I guess. What do you see?
Damn. To be more. Me and Hope definitely had sex, and it was exhausting. It was good. It was exhausting. We haven't had sex in a long time, so I didn't think I was gonna get that tired. But the sex is better now, actually. 19, baby.
I don't know. I just haven't been like happy in a long ass time. Like, I feel like I kind of did it to myself. Like, just like ruining what we had the first time. Not allowing like myself to be faithful and like give us a chance. Like, it definitely just ruined it for the both of us. So just happy to have you with me.
It feels like you being hard on yourself, beating yourself up about, some happened in the past. You shouldn't feel like that.
Why
because
not?
I too. Yeah, I seen that you got man tatted on your ass.
Yeah, I mean, I did that for you because you were getting like my name or some type of tattoo, like a portrait or something about me.
Yeah, I was, but it didn't work out like that.
So you didn't get any tattoo?
No, I got a rose.
A rose?
Yeah.
Like, what is that supposed to mean?
Symbolize life.
You got a tattoo that symbolizes life.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have your name, so I gave Arthur $300 to get a tattoo, which was supposed to be a portrait of me. And, I just felt really special and honored. So I wanted to do the same for him. And I got his name tattooed on me. And he didn't get it.
So, let me tell you. I must tell you. Sorry. It's not a healthy thing to want to get tattoos of people's names on you. Even if you're married, it's weird. Don't do it. It's stupid. It pretty much always goes left. Okay, I don't know whose idea it was. I don't know if it's his idea, her idea, but this is what I mean by when you don't know what makes a relationship healthy. That also means that you don't know what a good gesture is, because in her mind, that's the gesture that says he loves me, and then that's another thing too. Women start creating these weird things or these weird gestures that would mean that, oh, this person loves me. They're we're in love. We're coasting, baby. We're doing good, but you know what I mean. I'm like, that tattoo don't mean shit. Tattoo not gonna make your relationship better, okay? Because when shit start getting rocky, you're not gonna be able to lean on that tattoo and say, hey, baby, remember tattoo, man, look, see, man. Listen, and Brody was smart. First of all, he locked up, right? He don't know what's going to happen until he get home. So he was smart. He said the rose symbolize life. If you don't get tattoos for a person, get something that means their name or it symbolizes them. Don't get the actual name. Because when it don't work out, you walk around with this person name in your body and then don't want to have it removed. Like, y'all be doing that too. Y'all really be getting people's names tattooed on y'all, yo. And then don't want to get them removed when you get a new man. That's wild. Crazy. Acting crazy. I'm gonna let it rock a little more, man. We're gonna go ahead and close out a little bit. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let's get it.
Like, what'd you think? Like, oh, when I get out, she'll just forget that she sent me like what $300 to get a tattoo, and you thought that's what was gonna happen?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I asked you, did you get tattoos? And he was like, yeah. And I'm going back for a touch-up. Like, all of that was a lie.
I was just trying to save face, baby. I mean, you had already sent your money.
So what if you're like just trying to save face now?
I'm not.
The hardest part about being in a relationship with someone who's in prison is you'll never know the truth. You'll never know what happened while he was there. And you only know what they tell you.
She still got attitude or something?
That's what jail is.
I mean, you can't just come here and act like, nothing just happened. I had to defend you. Like, when people are telling me, like, no, he didn't get no tattoo. He's just ran off with your money, lying to you. These are my friends. At the end of the day, like, I'm the butt of the joke. I think I've spent about $20,000 to $40,000 on Arthur since he's been in prison. On a trucker's salary, it's not easy to afford.
All right, so let me translate those figures for y'all. So y'all realize that these relationships go on for years and years. So when you first hear these stories, you kind of think that, oh my God, like you gave them $50,000 all at one time. Fam. And don't get me wrong, that's still a good amount of money to spend on somebody, right? But she's known this guy for years. I think at least for a couple of years. So it wasn't like all at one time or nothing like that. And also too, sometimes people exaggerate, how much money they spend. But so I just want to clarify that. So, here we go.
My friends definitely feel like Arthur's using me mostly for money and, like a place to stay. And so I feel pretty stupid.
Like I said, that's not going to happen again. I'm not going to lie to you.
Your track record for just your word isn't really that good with me right now. I've done my share of hurting you.
A little bit.
And you've done your share of hurting me.
Yeah.
I'm tired of worrying.
So I think she's referring to a time when she cheated on him and she was unfaithful, right? She's comparing being unfaithful and getting D'd down by somebody else to him not getting a tattoo of her face on his body, which is stupid.
I'm ready to be like happy and peaceful.
Yeah, what's she making?
Who are you texting?
I'm trying to spend time with my mama real quick.
How long y'all gonna be gone?
Here we go.
Probably like just a couple hours.
What if she's like tries to take you back with her?
Obviously, I'm not going back with her. I'm coming back home.
So you don't feel like she's just gonna try to like say negative things, like you don't need to be with me?
My mom is just interested in reconnecting. She's not interested in.
So I used to hear Crimson Cure talk about how Black women see their children as their property, right? And I'm going to go ahead and build on that. You know what I mean? So in relationships, especially for Black men, the women you're around for the most part, you're with, they talk to you like you're property and you're their property and whatnot. And you hear her ask her, what if she tries to take you back? So like that, that's like, again, women be talking to men, especially black men, like what the conversation would be like if you could talk to your car and your car can go off on their own. Let's say your car is like a transformer. Your car can like ride off without you and do stuff. Your car can go get gas and go get itself washed and stuff like that. And you know what I mean? And like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I feel some kind of way if my car told me that it's going to go to the previous owner and it just wants, go for a ride and let the previous owner ride around and everything. They're gonna hang out and go, you know what I mean? Go ahead to the mountains and everything and use the and use the mountain terrain setting on the car. I ain't gonna lie, I'll be at home stressed out. I'll be calling the car and everything, like, yo, you can coming back, Volkswagen. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm noticing like this pattern of like it's between like property and like, and kind of like talking to your child, you know what I mean? Because they kind of treat the men as if they're being adopted, asking him how long he's gonna be gone. First of all, your woman ain't not supposed to be asking you who are you texting. It's one thing if I having like a serious, well, they are having a serious conversation, but it's just not a thing that you ask. It's one thing if he keeps picking the phone up and he keeps looking at it, and y'all having a conversation and whatnot. But like, she's not supposed to be asking you who you texting.
So, I mean,
She has an effect on me, not us, okay?
but you're a part of us.
Yeah. She don't got no influence on me leaving you, Hope. I'm not leaving you. But I'm going to hear what she's talking about.
Okay.
So before I go, let me go ahead and break down why Shorty's insecure. She's insecure because, well, for one, she's not at her fighting weight. She's not at a competitive weight. She's not her best self. She knows that she's way bigger than she needs to be, right? And when women are too big and whatnot, it's going to make you insecure and it's going to make you feel not solid in the relationship. Also, you know what I mean? She doesn't necessarily know what makes the relationship solid, all right? And how to contribute towards her side of making the relationship solid. She's not really clear on how to do that. So therefore, she feels like, oh, well, he can be easily swayed by someone else, all right? And also, what's going on between him and his mother is a little bit of that son-husband dynamic where she's pulling up like she's coming to see her man, or she's coming to get her man, like as if she's coming to get her man too. All right. Now I don't know the situation at home, but I ain't hear nothing about no daddy. So I'm assuming that she don't got a man. And what happens is when women's kids get older and they don't have no man, that man, them boys become like her man, and she treats them the same way. So right now, and also Shorty's aware of that. I don't know if she's Hispanic or black. I guess she's black enough, but she's aware of that dynamic, and she's aware of the fact that his mother may actually talk about me and actually convince him to see me in a different light. You know what I mean? Because again, you cannot believe the lies that big girls tell you about being happy, being big, being happy at that weight, and how they still pull niggas and all type of stuff. And the reason why I brought up this couple is because I wanted to also get into the reality of what big girls actually deal with. And for the most part, this is the tier that big girls can pull from when it comes to men. And I ain't saying that old boy never gonna make it or nothing like that, but I ain't gonna look. But again, and this goes for all women on the show, but this happens in the hood a lot more often than we want to admit. These big girls will really be, again, they date the sketchiest men. A dude, I don't know what that tattoo supposed to mean. I ain't gonna hold you. In hindsight now, I guess it makes sense that she would expect him to get a crazy tattoo of her face, because he had tattooed like a pyramid on his head, or a triangle, or the Bermuda Triangle on his forehead. So he ain't worried about nothing. He don't care about no rules. None. Dangerous. Anywho, that's all I got on the subject right now, man. This is Six Paths Dice, Mr. Lane. If you need me, man, thank you for coming to the channel. Thank you if you made it this far. Please like, share, subscribe. Let's feed these babies. Come on. Help me help you. All right. I love you more than you'll ever know. Peace.